Right. So this is the book of Joshua 24 and 11. Now it says, "And you went over Jordan, and came unto Jericho, and the men of Jericho fought against you, the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Girgashites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and I delivered them into your hand. And I sent the hornets before you, which drave them out from before you." So we didn't only fight them alone. The Heavenly Father sent hornets to kill them. You know how funny that is, man? Like insects fighting for us in the name of the Lord. Crazy. "Which drave them out from before you, even the two kings of the Amorites, which is Sihon and Og." Sihon and Og, which you can see here. But we killed them. But we dispersed of them through these hornets. But we slayed them physically. Let me see. Kings defeated by Joshua. Here. This was the Amorite king of kingdom of Og. And the other one of, which is all the way there, of Sihon. Sihon. Right. So we did that. "But not with thy sword, nor with thy bow. And I have given you a land for which ye did not labor, and cities which ye built not, and ye dwelled in them." This is the same thing that happened to us with Esau. We built, well, let me read on. "Of vineyards and olive yards, which ye planted not, did ye eat." This is the same thing that Esau did to us. We planted the vineyards, they ate it. We built the houses, they lived in it. Because of the punishment of the Lord. Well, they got punished too because they broke the law. But Esau, you're going to get it because the Lord said, just because you did that doesn't mean that, oh yeah, but you broke the law. And then we was allowed to come and take your stuff. Oh yeah? We shall see. You did what you did. Therefore, Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18 stands bold for you. Stands boldly. Beautiful. It stands tall. It stands great. It stands in remembrance of your defeat. So let me read these verses real quick, because I think I have that one here that I want. No. Then it's here. Yes, here. Yes, here. Yeah. So I'll get to this one first. Exodus 23:20. "Behold, I send an angel before thee, to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him, and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgression, for my name is in him." And that angel was Yahawashi. You can read that in 2 Corinthians chapter 10. And also in the book of Daniel 3, that was Yahawashi also. And also in the when he came to kill the children of Egypt, the angel that came and killed the firstborns in Egypt, that was Yahawashi also. And I'll get it all for you. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 18. Wisdom of Solomon 18. And the other one, what I said was, oh yeah, here. No. 1 Corinthians 10. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1. "Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye would be ignorant," meaning unknowing, lacking knowledge of something. Ignorant doesn't mean discourteous or rude. They just change the meaning of the names. They're lying to you. That's a lie. Ignorant meaning it's like you ignore a person. You know it's there. Well, it comes from the word ignore. It's when you ignore something. Okay, but anyway, ignorant, which is unknowing, lacking knowledge or awareness in general. It doesn't mean you're stupid. This is not true. This is not true. You know, that's not 100%. That's unsophisticated. That's bullshit. They adding on to meanings of words, right? The word just means lacking of knowledge, information, or awareness about a particular thing. Because they might be ignorant of the Bible, but they're very smart in making televisions and making computers like PlayStation, whatever. They're making these things. They're not stupid. They can do these things, but the Bible, they don't know what the hell's going on. That's why their games is full of Caesar Borgias and stuff like that, because they don't know that. Well, they have an indication. They kind of know that the Lord is a dark-skinned man, but the majority of them don't know it. You know, they don't know, man. They don't know. They're ignorant to that part, and I'm ignorant to what how you put the TV together. If I was to open up a television and take it all apart, I don't think I would be able to put it back again. Yeah, I don't know. They would know, you know. But anyway, ignorant doesn't mean stupid. He's ignorant and stupid. No, that doesn't mean stupid. They're lying to you. Anyway, I would not that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers were under the cloud, that's the chariot, and all passed through the sea, in the Red Sea. And all were baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, because the chariot was there. And that if you read the book of Exodus chapter 18, Exodus 14, you will see that an angel was there. Here, the angel of the Lord came before he was standing right there. And the angel of Yahweh, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. And the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. So that's the spaceship. And it came between, the spaceship and the angel, came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel. And it was a cloud and darkness to them. But it gave light by night to these Israelites, so that the one came not near the other all the night. So they was there a long time, right? And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahweh caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all the night. So it was the whole night that the water stayed, right? And made the sea dry, and the waters were divided. Now, if you listen to Caucus, he will tell you that it was a strong natural phenomenon, that the wind came and then parted the sea, and then they hasted to go on the bottom between the waters. But the scriptures, whatever. If you believe them, then hey. Verse 22, and the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon what? Dry ground. Why don't you explain that, Satan, Esau? Why don't you explain this one? I think the wind dried it up because it's a hot season over there. You know, it's very hot and the sun would burn. But it says it was at nighttime. Well, back in the days, the moon can pull the water straight from out of the atmosphere with the galactic supreme ultimate and whatever, man, whatever. You know, they're lying to you, man. Yeah, they're lying to you. And the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians pursued. Okay, I don't have to read the rest anymore. It was talking about this. The angel was there. Why did I make it blue? Oh yeah, because the rest is red. Oh yeah. Okay. But yeah, I think the word angel is another time again here. It's only one. It's two. I thought so. Where's the other one? Oh, here. No, that's not one. But I thought it was two. Okay, cool. Anyway, the angel was there. In no movie ever in existence of Moses and splitting the sea have you seen an angel. They don't put that in the movies. They can't. You know, it's too biblical. It's too inaccurate. It's too godly. They want you to think it was here. This is what they say. Let me see something. What is the scientific explanation of Moses parting the sea? The researchers first hypothesized. So you're talking shit. This hypothesis. Supposition? What? Or proposed explanation? What? Supposition. A belief held without proof. Oh! I can stop right there. I'm not reading further. It's fake. Hypothesis. For the water parting is a negative storm surge caused by a metacane. Okay, what's a metacane then? A metacane is a Mediterranean cyclone whose characteristics resemble those of tropical cyclones. Well, okay. So it was a cyclone that did that. It was a natural phenomenon, right? A negative storm. So what's the positive storm? Did Spider-Man fly through there too? No, really. There's a scientific explanation for the parting of the sea. Okay, what's it, devil? What's it, Satan? Let me hear what you have to say. Right. It was the east wind, right? It came at 65 miles per hour, right? Yeah, I ain't paying for you, but they want you to pay for this life. They're making money. They're making money. They should have never gave you devils money. Fuck your couch, Satan. Natural. Myth or miracle? Trying to put the doubt up in there. Oh, ye of little faith, why didst thou doubt? You know how many Negroes are gonna see this and be like, "Oh, science actually says there was no," especially the bitch ass niggas that be believing like the Bible ain't real. Like that dude that said that Yahawashi ain't real. you need to go research this. I hope you pay. I hope you pay, sucker. You jive turkey. I hope you pay. See that little white boy? He gonna tell you the truth. You look like he finna tell you the truth. Go buy that subscription, dude. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get the information you're looking for, right? Anyway, so it says here, for the angel, for my name is in him, but verse 22, Exodus 23:22. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemy, and an adversary unto thine adversary. For mine angels shall go before thee, and bring thee into the Amorites and the Hittites. So now you get more information, because in the book of Joshua it doesn't really mention the angel, but this is the book of Exodus, so it was before that, but still it will fly over your head. So that's why I'm bringing it back. I'm going back over here. So it says here, for mine angels shall go before thee and bring thee unto the Amorites and the Hittites and the Perizzites and the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Jebusites, and will cut them off. Thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them, and quite break down their images. And ye shall serve Yahweh your power, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. So the fact that you're sick is the Lord did that, because we couldn't get sick back in the days. You would never hear Jacob send walking or no, it didn't exist. It didn't exist. We didn't have those sicknesses. When we start breaking the truth, breaking the law, and then the Most High started to make us sick. Verse 26. There shall nothing cast their young, meaning all of the children, all of the animals that we have, none of them shall die. Of the children of them, the animals, nor be barren. All animals of ours would be able to make children, so that we have food, and we have, of course, cattle, but that's also food. And also, for example, you can make things off of the animals, like clothing, or sheep. You can shave them and stuff like that, or meat, or milk, and cheese. We can make cheese through off milk. That's what I was thinking about. Going on. Nor barren in thy land. The number of thy days will I fulfill. We wouldn't die young and all that type of stuff. We would die in a good old age if we kept the law. And I will send my fear before thee, and I will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come. And I will make all thine enemies turn their backs unto thee. And I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivites, the Canaanites, and the Hittites from before thee. And I will drive them out. And we was butchering them too with swords and weapons. But it wasn't our swords and weapons that actually won. It was the Most High's power. That is the one that won. Because there were 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. You can't beat certain of these people because they're too big. You can't. So we had divine intervention to beat them. That's why when we started to break the law, they knew, bitch ass nigga is on. What they do that shit you do? What's your God now? Nigga? Chain his ass up. Bitch ass nigga. Should have never left your father, boy. Daddy's boy. Verse 29. And I will not drive them out from before thee in 1 year. Why? Lest the land become desolate, and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. So even they were a fearsome thing. And they were big animals, I'll tell you that. They were dragons, by the way, if you didn't know. By little and little, I will drive them out from before thee. Why? Because if they all go in one time, the animals gonna look around and be like, hey, it ain't no giants in the land no more. We don't have to be afraid. Oh, look at this little tiny puny Israelites. Hey, that shit kind of smell still kind of good and tastes kind of good. Right. That's more. Man, we would be in trouble. Until thou be increased, until we were a lot, because then animals are gonna start to get afraid because they'd be like, no, there's too many of them. I can't. If I bite one, they're gonna kill me with spears, and so, no, I can't fight them. Yeah, let me just leave here, and inherit the land. And I will set thy bounds from the Red Sea even unto the sea of the Philistines, and from the desert unto the river. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and thou shalt drive them out from before thee. Thou shalt drive them out before thee. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods. They shall not dwell in thy land, but we allowed them to anyway. Lest they make thee sin against me, and they did, because we allowed them to stay there. For if thou serve their gods, it will surely be a snare unto thee. Here we let them we allowed them to be up in our place. Let me see, Judah. Judah drive them not out here. Joshua 15:63. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out because we sinned. But the Jebusites dwelled with the children of Judah at Jerusalem until this day, so they was around. And we couldn't drive them out because we sinned. And also Benjamin. And the children of Benjamin did not drive out the Jebusites that inhabited Jerusalem, but the Jebusites dwelled with the with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem until this day. And Judah and Benjamin actually lived in Jerusalem. The top portion was for Benjamin, and the bottom portion here is Jebus, which is Jerusalem. The Jebusites were there. That was their land before we took it over. And then you had the Benjamites in the north and the Judites in the south, and then we shared Jerusalem, right? And Ephraim shared it with Manasseh. He shared Shechem with Manasseh. The top of Shechem was Manasseh, and the bottom of Shechem were Ephraimites. But Shechem was like a important city, right? That they happened to share. A lot of the Israelites shared border cities and stuff, just like Queens and Brooklyn. I mean, on the map it looks like they're close by, especially when you zoom out. But when you're actually there, it would take you an hour or more to walk from from Brooklyn to Queens. Same thing with Jerusalem. It's a big place. You can't just walk it out and think you're gonna be done in an hour or something. Yeah, your feet gonna swell once you make that journey. Once you start that, well, by the time you end that journey, your feet hurt. I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's kind of 100%. Yep. No matter what type of shoes you wear, you start walking for a long time, you're gonna have to take a pause, because your feet gonna hurt. You might take your shoes off, especially if it's hot. Or if it's cold, it's even worse, because your toes gonna hurt, right? So, okay, that part shall be a snare. Oh yeah, That's what I was looking for. Ephraim. Ephraim tribute. They also couldn't drive them out. Joshua 16:10. And they drive not out but they did on purpose, not out the Canaanites that dwelled in Gezer, but the Canaanites dwelled among the Ephraimites unto this day and served on the tribute. They did tax them, but we shouldn't have had them in the land in the first place. And if you start reading the rest, you start finding out like all of us started to follow. Yes, the strangers that were in the midst of us. We started to follow their Lord, their gods. Because the Lord told us not to do it. Get them out of the land. This is what they're going to do to you. Proverbs 29. No, that's not what I'm looking for. The righteous. Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduced them. Yeah, that's happened. That happened to us. We got seduced. The Lord said, don't let them in your sight. They're going to make you change your mind. Then you started to see the fun things that they're doing. Meanwhile, you ain't doing it. You're going to be like, man, I want to pop my girl in the booty hole too, man. I'm going to start doing these type of things, man. But they went even overboard worse than that, because we started to do what? You know, we started to do even worse things than that. Which is, for example, then I'm going to go on. Psalms 106 and what? 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom Yahweh commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan. Nowadays, our people are doing what? Abortions. So you're doing it again. Don't think the Lord is not going to hurt you. I'm going to read that too. You're going to get hurt, harmed. And the land was polluted with blood. Yeah, the blood of the children of Israel. Thus were they defiled with their own works, and went a whoring after their own inventions, after the Canaanite inventions, but it was your intentions to want to do it. Because you should know better, like, man, I don't want to kill my baby. You gonna get superpowers? Oh yeah, we're gonna. What do you want me? Well, you want a thigh, or you want a neck? What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, man. I mean, they're doing it right now. I mean, look at all these celebrities of our people. They be sacrificing their family members. What happens to them? They get rich. They get the type of power that is like a god upon the planet Earth. All they need to do is like, hey girl, come over here. Oh my God, my nipples is hard. Oh my pearls is just moist. And them dudes be looking at that shit like, damn, I want that power too, man. Hey man, what did you do to get that? You know, how you got that record deal? You want to change out my soul, man? Really? That's how easy? Oh man, they're lining up. They're lining up to sell their soul unto them highly weird people, which are Amalek and the rest of the Edomite tribes. They're selling their soul, man, because they see the fancy powers you can get, the worldly powers. You just snap your finger and waiter. You don't even have to call them. They're coming to serve you. Like, can I help you, sir, please? Do you want free stuff? You want free stuff? Let's shut down the store and I'll give you free stuff, okay? All you need to do is go on your Instagram and basically flash my label. Gucci, you got Gucci? You want Gucci? Here, take Gucci. Wear it, okay? Just wear it, okay? Put it on your Instagram pictures and basically give me free advertisement, okay? All your fans gonna love it because they love you. And then they're gonna love me, you know? You want some drinks? You want some drinks? Here, take some Hennessy. You know, make me famous. Tupac is the one that actually caused me to actually look at Hennessy. I never looked at liquor. Never looked at liquor. So when I was younger, yeah, they got me. But we didn't know these things. Now, Lord willing, you ain't getting me, boy. I'm not buying shit. I buy 20 euro t-shirts. No, I mean not t-shirts, sweatshirts. 20 euro pants. I got $5 socks, 3 for $5, or sometimes I get 5 for $5, $1 a piece. Actually, no. It's 10 euros. 10 euros. $2 a piece. Yeah. Okay, then you get 5. Some places it's like 7 euros. Then you might get 4. You know, some places is 3 for 5 euros. It depends on where you go and if they have an action, like sales. That's what I mean. If they have a sales. Yeah. All right, so going on. It says here, and okay, they was polluted. Okay, that's what they found with the, oh, okay, 40. Therefore, because they did that, therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, insomuch that he abhorred his own inheritance, and he gave them into the hand of the heathen, and they that hated them ruled over them. Oh shit, that's the punishment that we got, right? But everybody that hit us, you're gonna get paid back, because I'm gonna read that right here. Deuteronomy 7:20. Moreover, Yahweh thy power will send hornets among them until they that are left, what? Until they that are left and hide themselves from thee be destroyed. You wanna hide? Seek. Thou shalt not be frightened of them. For Yahweh, your power is among you, and a mighty power and terrible. And how did the Lord protect us? Like this. Jaga. His name is Jaga. That's what I find funny of it too, because now I'm thinking like, oh shit, I never knew that. Well, back in the days, of course, I never knew that. But now, of course, I'm thinking like, it's Jaga. Yo, they putting stuff in them cartoons that make me think like, huh? That's kind of funny, actually. It's kind of almost scriptural. But that's because they steal stuff and then they make it of their own. But anyway, I always imagined the Most High protecting us like this with the spirit of Yahawashi. I always thought that. Always. You know, so that's dope. That's dope. Definitely dope. Oh yeah, I'm going to get to the Wisdom of Solomon part. Where was it again? Thy word. Oh yeah, here it is. Right, because I said like the 1 Corinthians chapter 10 was I, right? I said that the Lord came with, the Lord was the one that was in, I think I clicked it away maybe. Yeah, clicked it away. Okay, real quick. Oh yeah, now I know what I did. Right, so 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 2, and we're all baptized unto Moses in the cloud. Oh yeah, I went to Exodus, sorry. And Exodus 14, yeah. And we're all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did eat the same spiritual meat. Did all eat the same spiritual meat. And did all drink the same spiritual drink, which they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them. That was the angel. And that rock was Yahawashi. That angel was Yahawashi. In the midst of the sea, in Exodus 14, that was Yahawashi. And the one that was talking to Moses, that was Yahawashi, the angel. He came in the bush. He talked to him. That was Yahawashi. And the one that went and killed all the sons of Egypt, that was Yahawashi also. It says here, Wisdom of Solomon 18 and 15, thine almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of the land of destruction, which was Egypt at that time, and brought thine unfeigned commandment. So you can't, it's unfeigned, right? Unfeigned commandment here. Genuine, sincere commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up filled all things with death. He killed them all, and it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth. Let me color this. Sorry. So basically, he came down and killed them. He filled everything with death. He killed them. Then suddenly visions of horror dreams troubled them sore, and terrors came upon them unlooked for. They never expected that. They never expected that the angel of the Lord Yahawashi, the angel of the Lord, the son of the Lord, would come and kill them. They never thought that. And one thrown here and another there. Man, he grabbed them against the wall. You seen movies do that, like Hulk and stuff like that, smashing people. Hulk smash Loki. Yeah. But then threw him against the wall. You know, this is just an example. But you've seen movies and cartoons and stuff like that where Superman hits. Let me see. Here. Is it here maybe? Or here? No. Here? He's gonna hit his face against the wall. It's stuck. It doesn't play. Okay. Think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this one? No. Yeah, but he didn't hit the wall. I wanted him to hit the wall. Anyway, that's what Yahawashi did. And one thrown here and another there, half dead, showed the cause of his death. For the dreams that troubled them did foreshow them. Yeah, so they kind of knew about it, lest they should perish and not know why they were afflicted. So they knew why they was getting killed, because they offended the Lord by touching his children. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. So Esau, what you're going to do is you're going to taste death also. So it says, yea, the tasting of death touched the righteous also. And there was a destruction of the multitude in the wilderness, but the wrath endured not long. That's because in the time of the wilderness, the Lord killed us all. The ones that was born, the ones that was born in the wilderness did not die, but the ones that came into the wilderness, they died. So let me see. Here, purple. Right, but yeah. Thine almighty word leaped out from heaven and went to go kill what? It must say the firstborn. Wait a minute. I thought so, because I was like, huh? I didn't miss, because I went on and I didn't see it. It's right here. So let me read this one again. So it says here. Sorry. So it says here, verse 13. For whereas they would not believe anything by reason of the enchantments, because they had their little witchcraft, upon the destruction of the firstborn. So all the 10 plagues, all the 9 plagues, they didn't really believe. They believed it, but they wasn't really faded. You know what I'm saying? There was like, it must be something to explain. It must be a natural phenomenon. There's no way this could be possible. But then they're Hamites, you know. Is no way this is possible. I think it's some kind of natural environment thing. It must be. It cannot be. It cannot be your good. Your good is not but power. But upon the destruction of the firstborn, they acknowledged this people to be the sons of God. Let me breathe. And it says here, for while all things were in quiet silence, and that night was in the midst of her swift course, it was about to turn daylight, thine almighty word leaped down from heaven, out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction. Yahawashi killed the firstborns. He killed them. The angel of death came, and everybody was inside, of course. And then the red was above the... Yeah, it jumped the gun. It says this one first before this one, but actually this one happened, and then they found out. And then they found out, like, shit, these are the sons of the Lord. When their firstborn started to die, the Lord said, let my firstborn go. And if you don't, I'm going to kill your firstborn. And they didn't listen because they was like, you know, is nothing going to happen? I don't believe this. I don't. Yeah? Oh, yeah? You sure? You sure about that? Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. And I say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn. Right. Let me see. And it came to pass, by the way, in that the Lord met him and sought to kill him. Yeah, because he didn't circumcise his son. And Zipporah the Midianite. Yeah. So okay. That was a interracial relationship, which you can't say nothing against, because if you do, the Lord might hurt you. Moses could do whatever he wants. He had an Ethiopian woman. He had a Midianite woman. He can do whatever he wants because he's beloved by the Lord. So you need to shut the fuck up. Now it says right here, you can read about it. You can read about it. Miriam got cursed because she had something to say about the Cushite woman. Miriam had something to say. And notice, Miriam was the only one that got cursed. Because the Most High said, like, hey, you can read the rest of the chapter for yourself. It's not that, you know. It's not a lot of breakdowns here and stuff like that. It is one here, but yeah, it's not you know, it's not that hard. So yeah, this happened, and the Almighty Word leaped down from heaven. Who is the Almighty Word? Yahawashi. He's the Word. Everybody knows that, you know, so-called Jesus is the Word. Well, that Jesus is Yahawashi. They changed that name too. The Greeks, they changed that name too, on purpose, because they're deceivers. They know what they're doing, man. They think different than us. I don't know if you noticed, but they think different than us, man. That's why the Lord told Obadiah, write this down, verse 18. There will be no more the house existing in the house of Esau, for the Lord had spoken it. Bye bye. Not now. You know, you still need to do a few prophecies, need to come to fulfillment. And yeah, so the one that was there in the time of Moses, and also here, Daniel 3. Oh, sorry, this is Yahawashi. Because I'm going to read just this one, okay? Now it says here on Daniel 3 and 24, and Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and arose up in haste, and spake, and said unto his counselors, did we not cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. He answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose. He's like, yo, man, hey, didn't we put 3 people in the thing? Yeah, we did. I think we did, king. I think we did. I see 4. What do you mean? 4? No, it's 3. Can you count? It's 4. It's usually 4. Right? I see 4 men loose. And they loose at that too. Walking in the midst of the fire. And they have no hurt. Nothing is harming them. And the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. They knew that was the angel. They was like, that's Yahawashi. What? That's Yahawashi. I could see him. He's big. they knew. They was like, yo, his form, oh shit, that's the Lord. That's the Lord Yahawashi. I heard about him. You know, because it shows you right here that the Lord Yahawashi is very big. Where is it again? Second Esdras? I think it's second Esdras. Damn, where is it again? 5? Oh, come on, man. Why are you bothering me, man? Right, now this is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 2, verse 42. I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised Yahweh with songs. And in the midst of them was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, What are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, which is changed bodies, and put on the immortal, which we're going to have celestial bodies, superhuman bodies, right? And have confessed the name of Yahweh. And so now are they crowned and receive palms. Palms represent basically a deliverance, overcome. We overcome a great battle, right? Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowned them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God, whom they have confessed in the world, Yahawashi. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. And that's why the Lord said, He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, till to him will I, because they stood steadfastly for all the danger that were the elect is going to go through. A lot of killing, perilous times like Paul. A lot of killing is going to come, and it's not going to touch the elect, none of their hair, but it's going to be fly right next to you like shit. But overcome, succeed in dealing with a problem or a difficulty, and that's this world. You get a lot of temptations around you and stuff like that, but if you stand steadfast, the Most High said, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, which is the work that we do, not only faith but works also, meaning don't be eating pork just because you have the faith. Then you need to do the works too. You can't just do one and leave the other. You need to do both. To him will I give power over the nations, and he will rule them with a rod of iron, and as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. So they're going to get power over people. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you to take a long walk off of a short pier. I have worse things in my head, but I'm just giving you an example. And you're going to do it, man. You're going to do it. Just like when Esau said, Look my foot, boy. Look it, nigger. In front of your wife and kids, boy. Yeah, Jake had to do it. Well, we have worse things for you. But that's another story. So, anyway, they knew who the Lord was. They knew. Because Nebuchadnezzar saw him. He was like, hey, that's the Most High. That's Yahawashi. That's the Son of the Most High. Anyway, so enough of that. So they knew. Anyway, this angel was Yahawashi. So now to the book of Psalms 44:3. For they got not the land in possession by their own sword, neither did their own arm save them, but thy right hand and thine arm, and the light of thy countenance, because thou hadst a favor unto them. Thou art my king, O power Yahweh. Command deliverance for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies, and hast put them to shame that hated us. And they will be ashamed. Nowadays they ain't, because we sinned, and that he's not really with us. On a physical form, he's not. Yeah, he helps us, but on a physical form, 1 against 1,000. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. You need a weapon or something like that, and I don't want to have a weapon. The only weapon that I want is a sword, and even that I don't want. I'm gonna just play around with it. I want the fists. So it says here, and superpowers, of course, spiritual powers. In Yahweh we boast all day long, and praise thy name forever. Salah. But thou hast cast off, and put us to shame. Yeah, he did. And goest not forth with our armies when we go fight. Just like I showed you how Jaga protect us. Yeah, the Lord is not doing that no more. We don't even have a standing army. What army? A nigga army? Ain't no army, bro. We ain't got armies. That we make part of Esau's army. It's like suckers. Thou madest us to turn back from the enemy, because we're scared, because we're losing. And they which hate us spoil for themselves. Thou hast given us like sheep appointed for meat, and hast scattered us among the heathen. Thou sellest thy people for nothing. He doesn't want money in return. just your pain, and doth not increase thy wealth by their price. So you don't take money for it. He just does it to hurt you, because you offended him. Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us. Hey, no nigga here home. Bring a caucus meal. Caucus meal. Okay? No nigga in house. Okay? Nigga house, not here. Okay?
Oh, you, no nigga here. My daughter, you bring a white man. You no bring a fucking nigga left. No, 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 no.
Everybody despises us round about.
Look, there ain't no goddamn fucking niggers in the house, boy. I don't want them goddamn niggas here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Yeah, we are a scorn unto our neighbors and a reproach unto them. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen. Nigger. And the Mexicans have names, and the Latinos got names too. You know, they name them too. You know, but anyway, a shaking of the head among the people. You think of friends? God damn, you pathetic. Couldn't you get better friends? Shake my head. Shake my head at you, boy. My confusion is continually before me, and the shame of my face had covered me. But the Lord said, the Jacob shall now not be ashamed, especially once that time comes. But of course, a lot of people, they hate themselves for being themselves. They hate themselves for being dark or have this hair. The so-called black female has been struggling with that for decades. Centuries, actually. Not decades, centuries. Always trying to have that straight hair, you know. All that goofy stuff. Fucking goof. Anyway, so that part. So, going back to over here, which said that. Oh yeah, also in the book of, Deuteronomy chapter 6, actually. Yeah, but this I brought up because to show you that the Hornets that came before us, in front of us, to kill them, the Lord did that. So yeah, we did fight with them, yes, with swords and stuff like that, but that is not how we won. We won to the power of the Lord. That's how we won. 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. We couldn't just beat them. Nobody could. Everybody was, look at the book of Deuteronomy chapter 9. Everybody was afraid of the Canaanites. All of them was afraid. They still had wars with them, you know. Because if I'm correct, the Genesis chapter 14, they fought with them. Yeah. The people of the other lands, they fought with the Hamites. But they were greater, you know. Right, so it says here, let me see. Joshua chapter 24, verse 14. Now therefore, hear the word of Yahweh, and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye Yahweh. That shows you that a few of our people were still stubborn. Because Joshua told them, put away your gods, boy. That thing is not good. So it shows you that these gods were really working. They was working. That's why a lot of our people love to worship them. Because they got instant reward. With the Most High, you're not going to get instant reward. Once you get your reward, it's going to be greater than you think. But then, you know, some of our people be like, man, it takes long, man. And by the time I get that blessing, I'll be dead. But hey, look at Abraham. He waited. He was almost about to die. And still he got that blessing, which he wanted a son for himself, so that he can give his blessing to his son, and then his son after them and stuff like that. But he waited, and he was almost dead. One nearly about to die, and and if he was like Esau and just gave it up because he was hungry, and then basically sold his birthright, we'd be in trouble, right? We'd be doing good right now. Yeah, man, for a few thousand years, we would be doing good. The heathens are doing good for a few thousand years now. The Israelites have been basically beaten up for a few thousand years, if you think about it. I mean, the Greeks was what, 2,600, 700 years ago? Yeah, and even in back then, we was getting fucked up too. Read the book of 2nd Maccabees. It's going to show you. 1st Maccabees and 2nd Maccabees. Read it. See what happens. So we was getting fucked up for a few thousand years. So, yeah. And they's doing good. Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good. So if we was in their place, we would be doing good too. But then we would be suffering for eternity, and that's not fun, you know? Cry now, laugh later, right? No. Yeah, that's the good one. Sorry, I almost made a mistake. Yeah, cry now, laugh later. That's what we're supposed to be doing. They're laughing now, but they're going to cry later. And I don't want to do that. That's the fucked up one. It seems fun. Let's say you have 15 girls right now. You plowing them every day. Oh, yeah. You're having fun, right? Then comes the baby tickets. The tickets for the baby. And you can't pay it. And then they put your ass in jail. Let's say you a billionaire. A millionaire, whatever, millionaire. And you plowing all these girls. They all get pregnant. And then they all decide the swine pile on you, the dog pile on you, bitch pile on you. Like, they hate you. All they wanted was your money. Then comes the crying yourself to sleep every night. Oh my God, my money. You're not going to be thinking about the babies, man. You're going to be thinking about your money. Because that's the reason why you was fucking them in the first place. Your money. Because of your money, you can do a lot of great things. A lot of lusts is going to come your way, and it's going to be hard to say nay. Yeah, it's going to come your way, man. You know, that's why a rich man will hardly make it into the kingdom, because he can't help himself. So it says, put away your gods and serve Yahweh. 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell right now. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh. And the people answered and said, Yahweh forbid that we should forsake Yahweh to serve other gods. Yeah, we did it anyway. For Yahweh our power, he it is that brought us up and our fathers out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage, out of the land of Mizraim, out of the house of bondage, and which did those great signs in our sight, and preserved us in all the way wherein we went, and among the people through whom we passed. And Yahweh drave out from before us all the people, even the Amorites, which dwelled in the land. Therefore we will also serve Yahweh, for he is our power. Yeah, this is what comes to mind when I read that. This is our people for real. Isaiah 29 and 16. No. They're 13. Wherefore, Yahweh said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me, praise the Lord, yay, but have removed their heart far from me, and they fear toward me. Wait, let me go on. But have removed their heart far from me. So what do? They praise the Lord with their mouth, but in their deeds, they ain't doing nothing. They just be like, yeah. They're doing nothing in deeds. And their fear toward me is taught by the caucus. And their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. Oh, God doesn't hate the sinner. He hates the sin. You could be a sodomite. You can suck my pee-pee. You know, I'm the white boy. You can do it. You know, nothing is going to happen to you. The Lord's going to forgive you. He's going to forgive you. You know, just do it. Go do it. Yeah. You're supposed to be afraid of the Lord, not afraid of what he teaches you, what the Lord is going to do to you and what not. Oh, he's not going to do you anything. You could just celebrate that skilled people thing. You could just do it. Yeah, so, come on, man. You could have a skilled boyfriend. Being a boy yourself, you know. There's nothing is wrong with that. Yeah. The fear of the Lord is being taught by the precept of men, meaning their customs and traditions. That's not what the Lord said, man. The Lord said he's going to kill you. He might not do it right now. And therefore, you're doing your little wicked thing from left and right. You going to pay. You going to pay. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish. Yeah, the Lord did that. And the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. This is why we ain't wise no more as a nation. This is why. Because the Lord basically, he cursed us. Because, we cursed ourselves actually. That's why you don't see wise men among our people anymore. And if you see one, they follow him unto death, like Charleston White. Yeah, I like him, but you know, this guy's kind of, you know, he's kind of double sometimes. But I laugh every. He's dope. I like him, you know. But he does speak about that white Jesus that he loves. Hey, my Jesus ain't no nigga. My Jesus is a white man. And he also speak highly about mixed breeds and shit. I be looking at him like, really? You got nigga got the good hair. He calls dark skinned people ugly and shit. I'm looking at him like, nah, I don't know about that shit. But other than that, he's funny. I don't hate him. If he wasn't funny, I'd probably hate the shit out of him. like the Hodge twins. I don't like those two people. Yeah. I did laugh at their jokes, but now I can't because there's a lava in me when I see them. A fucking hatred in me when I see them. I don't know, fuck these two guys. Because I know what the fuck they're talking about. They boast about Esau, man. I'm telling you, when a black female hates Esau, they call her racist. But look at all their fucking video how they hate Jake females. I don't like that shit. If I have something to say against Jake women, yeah, I got something to say because I want you to do better. They got something to say because they hate you. It's a fucking difference. My hatred is different. Yeah? I got a different type. A different reason. You know? Just this one. This shit, let me see here. They boasting about this, yeah. Check this out. They bullshit about this, boy. These two guys are two fucking demons, bro. You know, two fucking demons. She's right. You know, she's right. What? Yeah, the fuck you? Yeah, but listen, man. They hate Jake. They hate Jake, and told that they hate Jake men. They hate Jake women. You know, I don't like these two guys. I don't like them. Because they talk a lot of shit about Jake, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, talk a lot of fucking shit. When a Jake hate up on an Edomite, they calling them racist. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you devils, man? Of course we're supposed to hate. What are you talking about, man? Anyway, just watch these two little monkeys and see their shit, you know? Yeah. Good show. This is why men find black women so undesirable, the German women and the competition. That's not what I'm looking for. Colonize sugar walls. Oh, I already typed that in. White men are colonizing black women's sugar walls. They hate that shit, man. White men are. Yeah, let me show for y'all. I'm tired, man. Got the whole fam here. Yeah. Got the whole fam. Now, all of a sudden, these sucker ass niggas leeching on the motherfucking fame. I would never sit with these motherfucking monkeys, boy. Fuck you.
Hey, we got this conversation with this black girl. I'm assuming the guy she's talking to is black, and he talking about the difference between.
Anyway, they straight up call her a racist because she only wants to have Jake men. What the fuck is wrong with these two guys, right?
Disgusting.
It is disgusting.
As good as you treat them white men, stop fawning over them like that. It's actually disgusting.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know what she's talking about. What the fuck you don't know what she's talking about, bitch? Hey, yo, dude, man. See, that's why, man. Heavenly Father, please, willing. I hope you let me loose on dudes like this, man.
Hey, Chris, what do you do about that? Yeah, I'm in the soul of belief that you love who you love. I don't look at skin color.
Oh, you Beck. Oh, you shut the fuck up, man. Oh yeah, that's why black women are so undesirable. Black women say, oh, no competition. Yeah, she's right. So you don't look at skin color? Man, fuck you two dudes, man. See, this is where my hatred starts showing. This is where my racist hatred starts showing out. Because you can't trust these monkeys. You know why? Because they're gonna jump on the side of the cocker pee-pee. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Tate does the same thing. You know, they switch in. They don't know which fucking side they're supposed to be on, man. And but you got bitch ass niggas that's darker than me also think like this. So fuck them too, man. I ain't even listening to the rest, man. I didn't. Cause I don't like these two dudes. I can't listen to them. I can't. I'm too raging. I know about them. I ain't listening to them. I heard what they said. In the beginning I was listening to them. Then I saw a fucking pattern. I saw the goddamn pattern. And I saw what type of people flock onto them. You got some nigga hating niggas over there in the comment board section. Yeah. He's only being nice there because he want to be nice there, whatever. As a black woman, whatever. See, did these type of fucking people come here? I can't stand that shit. I totally disagree with what she said. If someone is treating you good, you rich person. Man, what the fuck? What? Reciprocal? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Anyway, as a Native American man, fuck all y'all, man. Oh, fuck all y'all. I can't stand this shit. To be fair, the white man buying 2 roses and then goes there with the audacity to treat the black person with respect. I can't even read this shit with a normal voice. Buying her 2 roses. Man, fuck that dude. Stick to your own people. That's racism in itself. Respect for black men in the black community are seen as soft black. Black is just plain sad. You know, whatever. Once we get that power, we gonna see. All them killers being glorified. Kill more than King David when he was on the earth. I'm not saying I'm gonna do more than him when he's here right now. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I want to surpass him. The Lord said I'm going to. So when he was down there, and the Lord even said about himself that we will do greater things than he when he was here on the planet Earth. This is see, these type of people are on here, man. You know, these type of people are on here. Yeah, Republic. You're a fucking Edomite living in the Republican, bro. Oh, he is. I thought the Dominican Republic. Oh, so yeah. Black women love loving, whatever. So, that's what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. God forbid people. The Lord does forbid it. You don't know, but anyway. And yet how many black men chase white women? Well, we don't chase them. They throw themselves at us. And the fun part is she's stepping down from her pedestal when she comes to us. You do know that she is the woman that can deceive the whole world. Back in the days, it was our people. In the book of Judith, our women were so beautiful that we could deceive the whole world. Now it's that was their turn. So everything turned around. They're the beauty of the planet Earth right now. They're females. That's why you black females want to look like them. Now this Jake female is you know, she's pro so-called black, but her cheeks is red. So even though she doesn't want to have, you know, Caucasus laying up in her, she does have a Caucasus red cheeks. So, but you know, the fact is she's trying. You know, she needs to be taught. She needs to be programmed. Get those red cheek off of your face. Get that thing off of your face. Because every time I look at you, I see a white boy. I don't want to lay with you. You look weird, you know. But anyway, we're under the curses, so I'll let her slide on that part. But if she was to ever talk to me, which is not gonna happen anyway. But if I ever see a girl like that and she's on the Jake tip, you know, like she only want to be with Jake, and she has red cheeks, I would explain to her how ridiculous she look. Then I would give her an example, like, what do you think of an What do you think of Caucasus girls like this? Oh, they called you vultures. You know, they want to be black. But then you look like this. You look like them. What about that? Oh, no, you're right. Okay, cool. Take that thing off your head. Just grow your hair. You know, if you never straighten your hair would look like this. One of the many reasons why a lot of these jigs, when they get older, they can't go back to this type of hair no more because they fucked it up, is because this is your hair, coil of a pen. The springs are actually springs. The springs, you see that spring? Okay, pull it from here, left, and then pull it right, and then try and make it back into this original form. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Why? You're not supposed to be pulling your hair. If you pull your hair, if you do this, this, you're pulling it to the back, you're trying to get that ponytail, you're gonna fuck up your hair. This, you're gonna destroy the child's edges. It's already fucking far back. Look how far it is. That's why you shouldn't be letting these black females around your kids. I wouldn't let them around my kids. You shouldn't let them. You know? Yeah, I'm for making children with them, but I'm not for having them around all the time. You know, especially with my daughter. They're going to fuck up your hair. Because they're going to pull it and pull it and pull it. And then the edges is going to go back and forth, back and back and back and back until it can't go back no more. That's what they're doing. You're not supposed to pull our type of hair. Don't pull it. Just let it naturally, just leave it. You know, don't do this. If you do this, you're pulling them springs. Look at the girl's skull as being, you know, don't do this shit. What the fuck you doing? But anyway, it's a waste of time when you're talking to them. They're knuckleheads. Just like how the men of our nation are knuckleheads. Look at the scriptures. I mean, look how many times the Lord is talking to them. They still ain't listening. But a small portion of them will listen. So even though whether they hear or forbid, I'm still going to say it, knowing that the majority is not going to listen to me. Who am I? I ain't rich. So, hey, they ain't listening to me.